So anyway, after all that, next week is the step session, and Steve Charles has got a good lineup for that. We've got Paul Burgess on drums from 10cc. So is anybody put off coming next week? No. Well, there you go. You see, that just goes to show you can't believe everything that you hear from the BBC. We've done 3 gigs. The last 3 gigs we've done has been Paddy Steer, Grant Shorkey, and this gentleman who's going to perform this evening. If I'd have known, I'd have called it Alternative November. I would have done. It's if you thought Paddy was a bit wacky and you haven't seen Ash, then you haven't seen anything yet. I want you to put your hands together and welcome back a great performer, somebody. It's always a pleasure to welcome him back here. Put your hands together for Mr. Ash Mandrake.
And my skin is tinged with blue, for I am a sky banana. Oh, cheeky chimpanzee did fling me from a tree, but never did I come to rest on mountain, land or sea. In the land of the ancients, Papua New Guinea, an ingenious tribe did fashion out a catapult of such propulsive thrust, ballistic thump. Oh, what a rush! That I was flung out into orbit. Thinkest you the moon is made of cheese? That shiny crescent in the sky is my banana. And when I pose my arms and knees to rest, they're in the shape of chin and nose and crest of brow, smile winking at the earth. Musa balbisiana, doma celestiana, and my skin is tinged with blue, for I am a sky banana. Ding ding round one, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, this is called Baron von Petal and his queen of universal dark. The Baron was in his launching tide, stoking up the grates. His mistress pulls her handles tight, opens up the gates. She straps him to his leather chair and twiddles his mustache, then clenches her stiletto boots to make the pistons thrash. The townsfolk hear a mighty boom, with open mouths they wait for the rumbling that once was asleep and now smoke to dissipate. The castle tower in ruins lies, all broken teeth in their eyes. There's a mistress still unruffled waits and readjusts her bust. shrieking bird of doom, a cataclysmic pirate stealing pieces from the moon. A baron with a magpie's lust is cleaning up the stars from Mars's rust to Ganymede or cutting glowing jars. When a spice is empty, but for the burning sun, he knows that ball of fire will sleep and in the night be won. Landing now upon the earth, he juggles jars of light and fashions out a necklace, a starlight burning bright. Then kneeling so before his muse, whose stirrups spin and squeal, he offers up the necklace as completion of the deal. Turning from her prostrate silver necklace in her hands, she locks it in her cabinet, bidding light from all the lands. Although the fire of starlight can melt an icy heart, she is barren, battle, sweetest queen, 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 barren, battle, sweetest queen. She is barren, petal, sweetest queen of universal, universal, dark.
Hey.
A beating hearts are locked in stone, the cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. A beating hearts are locked in stone, the cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. A beating hearts are locked in stone, the cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. A beating hearts are locked in stone, cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. A beating hearts are locked in stone, cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. A beating hearts are locked in stone, cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. Let's get a clap going, get a clap. A beating hearts are locked in stone, cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your homes. Shh. There once was a man who came to a place where metal was mined and made, and this fine metal man had a fine metal plan to make it his domain. So he worked and he schemed and he laid down his plan. For power and he was so bold that after 4 short years he became the king and started building his tower of gold. Why, the sweating of your pants you can make the old melt with your bellows and muscle and wood, but the tower was tall and the tower gave all till their fires burnt lower than they should. Hark, said the king, wood you shall bring, with your axes search far and wide. Cut me a forest of my tower of gold, nowhere she shall hide. Ah! Beating hearts are locked in stone, cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your bones. One more time, a beating hearts are locked in stone, cold of winter cracked our bones. Now cries for our advice, and the warmth of love will bless your bones. The furnace roared as they gave up their hoard, till none had wood to spare. And the king looked around and he saw they had none and said, bring me your beds and your chairs. So they chopped and they hacked and the soldiers sacked, and a law was passed all around that fires were banned at the cost of a hand, and the cold crept out of the ground. Waves in arms were shivering blue, and they all began to cry. With the cold of the winter months in their bones, the weak began to die. So 10 of the wisest went to the king to ask for the fire of light, but the soldiers dug a hole and they pushed them in and they killed them all with a knife. Ah! 18 rats and lots of stones, stone of winter cracked our bones. No price for our advice, and the won't offer bless your heart. One more time, a beating rats and lots of stones, stone of winter cracked our bones. No price for our advice, and the won't offer bless your heart. After many long years, a story spread of a magic stone that sings beneath the stone with the bones of the wise, striking fear in the heart of the king. Knock thrice for our advice was a story and a song. So a law was passed mighty fast, to knock 3 times is wrong. But there came a child of innocence, whose tongue could not be tied. That simple word was why. She knocked 3 times on the bold cold stone, and an answer came from within. Light a fire upon our rock, and we'll bring you the head of the king. So the girl put a flame upon that stone, it split the earth in two. A mighty god trek to the forge, with a vengeance that was due. The proud foundations of the tower cracked their last goodbye, and the tumbling tower saw its final hour through the lid of a still. Lid of a darling, lid of a closing royal eye. Ah, beating rats and lots of stones, stone of winter cracked our bones. No price for our advice, and we won't offer bless your heart. One last time, a beating rats and lots of stones, stone of winter cracked our bones. No price for our advice, and we won't offer bless your heart. Bless your homes, everybody.